Hey everybody, my name's Jeff, and I was once very unhappy and 327 pounds. Yeah, that's me right there. But you know what? I changed my life. I'm now 210 pounds. It's been 6 months since I lost the weight, but these videos start off with me 327 pounds and showing you what I did to lose the weight.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pump It Up. My name's Jeff, and this is my video journal about living younger and healthier and all that good stuff, and my personal experiences. And I am not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I am not a dietitian, and I am not a personal trainer. I'm just a big fat guy that wants to get in shape. So, um, I told you I joined the gym. It was really cool because, all right, I feel like I'm looking a lot better in clothes. No, not out of clothes, but in clothes, I feel like I'm looking a lot better. If you hear something percolating, that's coffee. I just got back from the gym. So I went to the gym, I'm doing my cardio, and the gym owner comes up to me and he goes, Jeff, he goes, you don't look that bad. He goes, you look pretty good. And I go, no, dude, I'm like 282 pounds. And he's like, yeah, but man, he goes, I thought you were going to be like this big fat guy when you walked in because you were like all like saying how you're fat and this and that. He goes, you don't look bad. And I was like, oh man, I said, I appreciate that, but I got a long way to go. So it just builds your confidence, dude, when someone doesn't tear you down. And he could have. This guy's amateur bodybuilder, gym owner, and he could have just said, dude, you're a fat tub of shit. And he wouldn't have been lying, okay? He wouldn't have been lying because 282 pounds? No. Yeah, no. Since I'm not Dorian Yates and I'm not even a bodybuilder, that's too big, dude. That's like way too big. Like, I look good, like from 220, like with my shirt off, I'm talking about 220 to like 200. I look really good if I'm not like trying to do any competition or anything like that. Where I got abs, and I look still nice and thick. But oh, what I wanted to talk about today is that one of the cheap tricks or biohacks that I use. Oh, sorry about that. I'm in the living room today because my kids are here, so I'm just kind of sitting on the couch. One of the biohacks that I do use to lose weight, and it doesn't look totally even, but I did go to a tanning bed and I actually tan. Um, I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger that brought up the fact that regular tanning can increase your testosterone level by 20%. Everybody knows if your testosterone level is a little bit higher, you lose weight. You lose fat, not weight. You might gain muscle. But like if it's just that little bit, you know what I mean, and it's not abusive at all, then you would just lean up. So one of the things that I can do if I can afford it is I go tanning. And I haven't been tanning in a few years, obviously. So I went down and I got a package of six visits. So, and I've done two so far, and I'm gonna go like every other day. Just one, it'll drop the water a little bit. Two, it'll make me feel better about myself, and you look a little bit better when you get that little tan. Now, I'm going to tell you, obviously I don't look like a tan guy, and I don't tan a lot. When I was younger, I did, but I think as I got older, I realized that if you do, it could be really bad for your health if you over tan. But in moderation, it can be good. So that's one of my little biohacks to lose weight. I actually gained weight this morning, like 2 pounds. But that's just because I'm doing Stairmaster at the gym and I'm working out with weights and then going back on the bicycle. But even when I do like even light weights, I like fill up my muscles, fill up with water real quick. I knew this was going to happen, and I kind of touched on it in our last video where I was like, working out can actually make me lose slower, but I'll look better. And that's exactly what's going to happen is I'm going to blow up a little bit, so I won't be able to lose as fast, but I'll look better with my shirt off, which, ultimately I do want to look good with my shirt off. And it's not just the weight, although I do also, I would definitely trade muscle size for being skinny in a heartbeat. But some people, when they stress out, they lose weight. Other people gain it. That's just genetics. So, and yeah. So, I feel great. Well, let's get down to how I feel, how things are. I feel really great. Today is a day off, and when I say day off, guys, just so you know, I'll probably say this a lot. When it's a day off, that doesn't mean I'm not working out or not working. What it means is I'm not eating. That's a IF, a day off, you know what I mean, of eating. Because I've started to look at it a lot differently, eating now, is that eating is kind of more of something I have to do, you know. To be healthy, you have to eat. To gain muscle, you have to eat. It's actually kind of more of a chore sometimes, and it gets in the way, but I do eat. And actually, the last 2 days was my on days, and I ate like 2,000 calories each day. Now that's a lot for me because you know what I mean. But I know that that's what the guidelines are, that you should eat like a 2,000 calorie diet. So even though I didn't feel like I really wanted to eat 2,000 calories, I ate it anyways because I am working out in the gym and expending more calories than I was before. So I realize it's whatever is best for my body is what I have to do, not just out of my own selfishness, you know, lose weight really fast, and but I do kind of feel like it's a chore to eat now. I look at it differently. I used to every 5 minutes get up and go to the fridge. I don't do that anymore. I used to watch, when I started fasting at first, I used to watch a clock all the time, check the clock and say, man, is this day going to be over so I can eat tomorrow? I don't do that anymore. Fasting reset my system, and now I realize I eat to sustain my life. I don't eat for enjoyment. Do I enjoy a good fish? Sure. Do I crave chocolate? No. Do I crave pizza? No. Do I crave, which I will have, I gotta have something. I'll have, you know what I'm gonna do on my carb time. I'm gonna call it a carb time because a carb night. I don't eat all night. I kind of like have one thing or maybe 2 hours worth of open window. Every 14 days is my system. It's supposed to be every 10 days, and it's a carb night. But I do every 14 days. I do like a 2 hour window. But what I'll probably do is like a Dairy Queen Blizzard, and that's it. Because I don't. Last time I did my cheat time, it threw me out of ketosis. And it's lucky that I do IF or I wouldn't have been back in so fast. So I'm also learning and pinpointing as time goes on. Oh, good. I heard my coffee's done. So um, as I go through this, I'm getting a lot better at my diet. And that's the thing. Dude, everybody's got advice about how you should diet. Everybody's going to tell you you're doing it wrong. Everybody's fucking just the fucking like, dude, this is the way you diet. This is calories in, calories out. Oh, you gotta have carbs this many times. Oh, at this time you gotta fucking do carbs. Don't do carbs at all. Fucking, it's like, dude, just shut up. You know, all I want to do. I'm losing weight already. I'm not asking anybody for advice on how to diet. I'm pinpointing now and getting so strategic, and I know I'm right how I diet. But that's what you need to do is once you've proven you have the power and you're willing to take over your life, you need to get your diet that works for you. Not my diet, your diet that works for you. And then strategically get better at that diet and make it work for you better. Now, could that be a calories in, calories out diet? Sure. Could it be a scheduled eating diet? Sure. Could it be a seafood diet? Sure. Could it be could it be a vegan diet? Hell yeah. I don't knock or judge any kind of diet. But I see a lot of that shit going on YouTube right now. Everybody's knocking everybody's diet. And it's like, dude, just because you're doing something doesn't mean everybody else has to, or we're not going to be in your little fucking Nazi regime. Sorry. That's pretty much what it sounds like a lot of times when these guys fucking go off about how you have to be this to be healthy, and you have to be that, and you have to do this. I don't tell anybody they have to do anything. I ain't knocking anybody. You know what? Here's the thing I knock. If you're skinny and you've never been fat and you're giving out diet advice, you need to get the fuck out of here. And if you're fat and you fucking can't get off your ass, you need to get off your ass. But stop everybody giving everybody advice. Well, you know what? If I pay you, give me advice. I'm not paying you, then shut the fuck up. Right? I'm going off today, but it's true. Like, people are all, here's the thing. Okay, you got a great diet. Okay, cool. For you. Get it? I got a great diet for me, and I love my diet. It's a modified IF keto system that I just fucking know works for me. Nobody is really doing what I do that I know of, but I took the best parts of different things and it worked for me. And what works for you, it could be Atkins diet, could be paleo, could be IF, could be like vegan or fucking vegetarian, but the whole point is have the courage to try something and then get better at it over time. And don't give up. Don't give up, because you get your ups and downs and everybody gets depressed. Don't do that to yourself. I believe in you. You can do it. I'm going to do it. Stick with me. We can both do it. We can all do it. All right, guys. That's Pump It Up. And I'm sorry I went off on a tangent, but man, people piss me off on YouTube. Don't they piss you off? All right. Have a good day.
Hey guys, I just watched that video, and I was a little bit excitable in there, which I do remember that day sitting on the couch. I guess it would be about 9 months ago now. I don't really feel excited about the same stuff that I was excited about YouTube, people knocking YouTube or whatever. That don't faze me. It must have been just my day going off. But one thing I have noticed is people don't give me too much diet advice anymore. They know that I have I'm always looking for the newer, better ways to get in shape, and I'm physically very active. So you can do it. It's all a matter of making the right choices for you, being active. I mean, there's no point of just sitting on your ass and trying to lose weight. You can do it to a certain extent, but sooner or later you're going to want to eat more than you can afford just sitting on your ass. So hopefully, these videos help some people. But even if they don't, the good thing about it is I get to come back and watch what I did, and it keeps me in line where I'm not gonna fall, like where I'm just sitting there eating pizza every night. And let's face it, I go into the story at one point in an earlier video of why I got fat. And it was largely a part of depression and money. But what can you afford to eat when you're broke? $5 pizzas and McDoubles for $1 at McDonald's, and the depression sets in and you don't want to go outside. It's pretty easy point-to-point lifestyle of how you can lose grip over a good active life, you know. And really the choices that you got to make to change are harder. You know, it's not easier to lose weight and be active. It's not easier to spend more money for quality food and eat less of it, you know. But it's good to be happy and feel good about yourself and have respect for yourself and others. So that's my video. I know I was pretty excitable in the other one, so take it as it is. I was just pretty excited at that time. So, alright guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go do stuff. So should you.